the supplementary reading book titled Dan Chang Local Museum for Students. According to the core curriculum for basic education, the goal is to help children and youth to develop knowledge, skills, attitudes, and virtues. The community is involved in the management of education in accordance with local needs to maximize the benefits to students at a higher efficiency as the criteria set. But the population survey 2015 by the National Statistical Office found 3,400,000 type people do not love reading. One reason people do not read is that they do not like or do not read out, but do not like to read. How do you cultivate a love-reading habit or pull them to the miracle of the book? Therefore, researchers interested in created supplementary reading book titled Dan Chang Local Museum for Students and used for teaching and learning to cultivate a love-reading student. Researchers believe that it is very interesting and good chance for the students to learn about their local Dan Chang community history. They are a collection of antiquities older than 3,000 years. There are arts and culture and trace the civilization of the various ethnic groups such as performing arts, dressing and the way of life. Research objectives 1. To study the opinions, suggestions, and needs of those involved in the development of the supplementary reading books about social learning, religion, and culture history of Dan Chang Local Museum for Grade 4 students. Performance was 88th. 2. To compare the learning outcomes before and after using the supplementary reading books about social learning, religion, and culture history of Dan Chang Local Museum for Grade 4 students. 3. To study the opinions of Grade 4 students toward reading the development of supplementary reading books about social learning, religion, and culture history of Dan Chang Local Museum for Grade 4 students. The population of this research includes teachers and students from Anubandan Chang School and community leaders in Dan Chang District. The sample group of research was divided into 2 groups by purpose of sampling. 1. Consisting of 10 people from administrator, teachers, and community leaders. 2. Consisting of 43 students from Grade 4. This research was conducted into 2 steps. 1. Interviewing the opinions of the first sample group, finding out how to develop the supplementary reading book. 2. Achievement aims. Tests for the pre-test and a post-test by using the supplementary reading books. Statistics used for data analysis. Statistics used for data analysis were percentage, mean, standard deviation, and content analysis. The research found that 1. Getting useful information needs from relevant people to develop Dan Chang Local Museum supplementary reading book for students. The performance was expected efficiency criterion. 2. The comparison results of the learning outcomes of students after using the supplementary reading books proved the learning achievement were higher at the significant at the level of .053. The students' opinions toward all the readings obtained from the development supplementary reading books were wholly positive, which comments at the high level summarize and discuss the results and development results of a supplementary reading book of social studies, religion and culture on historical learning in the title Dan Chang Local Museum for Grade 4 students were good at the 82.90, 88.10, which was 88th higher than the criterion. According to the systematic development, the interviews were conducted by the administrators, teachers, parents, students, educators, and community leaders. Therefore, it helps the researchers to compile all knowledge from the teachers, students, textbooks, research papers to create more quality control of books read, more on unification, focus and create priorities, proportions and elements in book design to read and attract the attention of readers. This research article would like to improve the habits of the students by using the information in the museum to try to develop pride of local area and help to develop the books to improve their living skill. The students and the families can use it when the students bring the books back home. Then their families and other people might be encouraged to visit the museum. This will help the students develop an interest, also enjoy reading books, and try to learn more and more by themselves. Thank you for your attention.
สวัสดีค่ะ